Okay,
Tell you
so
what, at this point,
slight
I might as well
apology
start
in
walking trying
advance. I thought
I
that
mean,
I hadn't ended the vlog from the day
yeah, no,
before, so I'm just
it's
sort
the
of
next day
rambling for
now.
a little bit.
It's
So
the,
yeah,
well, it's
welcome
Thursday
back to the
the
vlog. I'm just having a bit of a
14th, yeah,
ramble,
it's Thursday the
thinking I'm
14th
continuing
today.
on straight away. Enjoy.
Yep, but I really just woke up, this one was, regardless of what happens, I know for a fact I am probably going to go for a walk somewhere. And I just woke up and thought to myself, right, where am I going to go today that I've been loads before, which seems like the most appealing? Because honestly, I mean, the pandemic in terms of walking in my local area has been quite interesting, because I've came across a few little paths and walkways which I never knew existed. Like, I had no idea that these paths even existed, and just it's been fun exploring those places, just getting used to, well, just getting used to rediscovering my local area a bit, and just it's been good in terms of that respect. But like, I feel like I've been literally everywhere. I mean, don't get me wrong, over there is the Rising Sun. That is one of my favourite places in the world, but I have literally been there, not loads, but, you know, especially as well, just gets repetitive after a while. Not boring, but just repetitive. And that's the thing, even though around here there's loads of amazing places to walk around. Like, don't get me wrong, in terms of like where I live, there is loads of places for going out and walks. Literally, if you've got a dog, just round here is great if you've got a dog. But in general, that's the thing, you've kind of got to like travel through it to get to new places, which isn't a bad thing, because like I say, there's loads of places you can go have a look and wander around. But obviously, when it gets tedious, you've seen the same places over and over again for like a year now, and it's a bit frustrating as well, because especially with the whole sticking to a local area thing, because the government hasn't clarified how far you're allowed to travel from your house, which sounds so weird on you. Which again, it's not great, because it's not so weird on you. So that's like something anyway. But no, that's the thing. Let's say if you live in the middle of nowhere, it's rural, you only have to travel for like 5 miles. I heard of some people like their nearest their nearest so a market is like 10 miles away. It's just ridiculous. I'm sure I can smell weed, you know. I'm gonna have a look around. Okay, at this point I'm just guessing somebody has, and just smell what remains. I'll look around and see if there's anybody. I can't see anybody, can't hear anybody either. Ah well, we'll figure it out as we go. Unless that thing, yeah, we'll have a look around. I mean, people do walk down here quite frequently, and I do remember, not necessarily myself, but I do remember, let's say I've came around here, not necessarily this, but the East Tracks right here is one of the places where I've came for the first time, and it's not that I was ever like bad to come down here, but I know that like kids used to come down here, drink, and well, I'm gonna guess they're drinking, they're doing drugs as well, but I've seen people come down here and I was like, nah, not my vibe. Don't get us wrong, if you do, I don't recommend it, but if that's you, that's you. I'm not judging you for it, it's just not my vibe. And yeah, so I've just now came down here before, but I thought, you know, I was taking Nala out, and I thought, right, I'm just gonna, whoop, there you go. So right, I'm gonna take Nala down here and just have a bit of explore. She loved it, and yeah, I've like come down here ever since. But no, just back there especially, really smelt of weed. So I don't know if somebody has came down here and just smoked some strong stuff, because the smell was lingering. But we'll move on. Just remembered that I didn't really. So yesterday, just went walking around my sort of local area, having a look at some houses that weren't necessarily listed on, well, online, and yeah, found a couple of nice places. I mean, like I say, as things stand, don't have the money to really buy a place at the minute, and I don't think I'll be able to get a very good mortgage. But in all fairness, I did ring my bank up and asked if I could organise a. You can't go into your banks at the minute the way things are, but you can arrange a phone call, which I've done. So gonna do that tomorrow, see how much I need. Well, I'm probably likely to be told that I need to get a full-time job if I want to get a house or a decent mortgage. So yeah, we're just gonna go with that. But apart from that, I've got absolutely no idea what I want to do myself. I'm just I'll just walk until I get tired and think, right, time to go home. Because yeah, what I will say has been a bit disappointing. Don't get us wrong, I like it when it snows, like, but with this, I've been off for like, I think altogether I've been off for like 10 days, and I've been off for like probably a week or so now. And I mean, a week or so probably is 10 days. So I mean, I've ended up with a bit of time off, and just yeah, I've not done any cycling, which is a bit disappointing. But hey, hopefully if the weather improves in the next couple of days, I might get out. Some of this graffiti looks fresh, lovely. I've never quite understood graffiti. Yeah, some of these are definitely fresh. I'm hoping I'm not sharing things which seem quite inappropriate, but what about a pandemic is making you want to do graffiti? I'd love to know. Yeah, sorry about that, sort of stopped because I'm not confident vlogging in front of people, but yeah, like, I was really hoping, right, I'm going to go get out my bike. There was a couple of places where I thought, oh, I'd love to go there, but then, well, it's a bit like, if you're only allowed 5 miles away from your house, I mean, literally, what's, is there much point? I mean, because literally, I've cycled like close to like 20 miles away. I mean, I think the furthest west I've been might have been Wylam. I think it was Wylam. Like, just getting ready for that whole Hadrian's Wall trek. But going to Wylam and don't get us wrong, that like, it was fun. I mean, and every time I went there during pandemic times. Well, cycling, should I say? But just a bit like, if I can only go 5 miles away, like, is there really any point? I mean, don't get us wrong. If it was like a 5 mile radius outside my house, I probably could like go out cycling and have a good time. Probably get about 10 or so miles in. But it's just like, well, just the idea of being restricted. Like, where I live, I wouldn't be able to go to the coast, and I'd consider like going to the coast being in my local area. But technically speaking, for where my house is, it's more than 5 miles away. Actually, what was quite funny, I'll not say which one, but I noticed that if I went golfing on a certain golf course, I wouldn't be able to complete the entire, let's say if I went to play an 18-hole game, I couldn't play the entire 18 holes because technically speaking, like a third of the course would be like just out of bounds, which I found quite funny. Oh, bike coming on blue across. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. So yeah, somebody's just saying I'll go out my bike anyway, but you know, I'm gonna stand still because I don't want to get wet if he goes through a puddle. Yeah, like I say, I sort of know I want to head in towards the city centre, but I'm just like, do I really want to? It's far away, and I'll probably get a bus back, and they want to be getting on a bus because I saw a headline that apparently things are getting better, cases are going down, but apparently they're rising in Liverpool, which is a bit unfortunate. But hey, we'll move on. Mistakes have been made. Why am I doing this to myself? I can't lie, I'm really tempted because it's flowing down here. It's leading to this massive puddle. And I do kind of want to see what the water's like, but at the same time, I've also got to go through said water to find out what it's like. You can see where I was standing there. It's flowing down here and then just coming up that way. And I'll go see what it's like at the actual, like, well, when I was going to say I'll see what it's like at the source, but I don't know where the source of this water is. I've been wanting to find out for years. I know that Northumbrian water has something to do with it, and just, I don't know if it's just an excess water pump or something like that, and it just sends it out down here. So you don't know where it goes. It basically goes down here, down sort of towards Station Road, goes underneath Station Road, then sort of flows down towards Coast Road, goes under the Coast Road, and just heads into Wallsend Park, and then into the Burn, and then out into the Tyne. It's a nice little walk. just following the river, but you can't follow it. You can't follow it all the way because just, well, houses, schools, Newcastle United's training ground, which it also flows next to. More water flowing there. But yeah, it's a nice little walk. I've vlogged it a couple of times. You know, if I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I might do that just to literally. It's one for the fact that I like going through Wallsend Park and stuff like that. I probably just wouldn't bother. I've just done it that loads, but I do like it down there. I might do that tomorrow. Mistakes were made again. Let's see how this goes. Oh, doggos. Oh, Jesus. Not much to go, bloody hell. If my parents are taking all that down here, they are absolute lunatics. Why would they be bothering? Anyone just probably bringing the dog down here. Anyone just come back home drenched. She loves it though. Yeah, so it starts down here. I'll show you where it is. I thought it was on a time lapse there for a second, but no, yeah, it starts down here. It smells like eggs today. So it starts just sort of up here. Jesus, it's not wearing well, this. Bloody hell. I don't want to go in the middle of it, but so flows down there, starts roughly up here. And I think that's like part of a no access via bridge due to essential maintenance, use alternative routes through the housing estate. Oh, so you can get into the university campus from here. I mean, there's been no access there for months, but no, I did not know you could get access to the university campus. But that is a proper entrance. I did not know that. But yeah, so it flows down here. So you know, I'll come back here tomorrow, wake up early, and then yeah, I think it'll be a fun little trip. Just to, well, I know it's a fun little trip. I've done it loads, but yeah, it'd just be nice to get out of the house for a few hours, I suppose. Right. Well, it's bedtime now, and I'm just gonna leave out there because, well, I think not gonna be a big day tomorrow, but I'm gonna go out on a wander, and through watching a program about Walton the Hadrian's Wall with Robson Green, reminded me that geocaching exists. Geocaching is something very similar, but no, so geocaching exists, so I think I'm gonna do that, look for some geocaches, and yeah, maybe I'll try and explain what they are tomorrow. But yeah, so save me the rambling. I'm gonna leave it there. So if you like what you're seeing, feel free to like, share and subscribe. Catch you later.